Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name is Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on the traditional unceded territory of the Coast Salish Nations. If you're new here, I'm an artist and educator, and I talk about budgeting, investing, and planning for the future. And I also talk about food and do some cooking content here as well. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would like it. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. And if you are returning, thanks so much for coming back and helping me stay accountable. Today we're doing a budget check-in for 2021 July, week one. I'm doing things a little out of order this week because I'm traveling, so this is actually a little bit late for my loose schedule, and this coming week you'll see my budget reconciliation and budget plan for July. So reconciliation for June, plan for July. I'm traveling and I have budgeted for some additional expenses. So I've got quite a few transactions. I also had mentioned this, I think I mentioned it in my plan, but I was sending out a care package, so I've got some gift stuff as well. So I'm going to try to rock through this as quickly as possible. Okay, so first and foremost, I bought some shoes. Though I typically wear just my work boots and occasionally hiking boots, I decided to buy a pair of sandals for going out and about on those rare days when I don't want to wear a closed-toed shoe. And those were $43.75. This is going to go into clothing. I also bought a pair of Adidas slides for just around the house or around the yard, and that was $38.28. I bought them at the same place, but I was kind of on the fence, so that's why it's two transactions. I sent a care package, and that was $15.50 for the postage, so that's going to go into gifts. Let's see, I'm trying to hit the easiest things. Let's see, I got gas a couple of times, so I, of course, got gas to drive up to Seattle for the airport, and then I also got gas in my rental. So I'm going to put $42.97 in gas, and then my rental, I'm going to put that under travel. So that was $22.78, and that's going to go under travel. Okay, I got some food. I might just rock through some of these food purchases. So the first night that I was in Florida, I actually drove across the state to see friends. One of my friends I didn't get to see because she was out of town, but I was able to stay in her house alone and therefore be as COVID safe as possible. But I did get dinner at a Cuban restaurant that I used to go to a ton. I guess I was going to say it's not really famous, but it's just one of my long-term favorites. And altogether that was $25.59. So that's going to go in travel. I got some plain snacks. That was $7.48. That's going to go in travel. Let's go up to restaurants. So the day I left, my flight was a red eye. It was at night, but I went up to Seattle and I did some fun stuff with my friend. I often only get to see her when I'm about to travel, and so I went up early and we actually spent the day in Seattle together. And we got, let's see, restaurants. We got famous Korean hot dogs, Korean rice hot dogs at this place called, where is that transaction? Wow. Oh, Chungcheon. And my transaction altogether was $20.47. So that's going to go in restaurants. I think that's not travel. I think that's restaurants. Let's see. I'm going to go back down to gifts. I bought some chocolate for the care package. That was $11.50 at a local chocolate shop. It's going to go in gifts. And then I also bought at my friend's coffee shop, I also bought coffee, but while I was there, they sell a lot of local artisans, including work that the two owners have made. And so I bought a couple of things to go in the package I was sending. I bought a little match striker set. I don't think the person who's getting the package is watching. And I also bought a little hand-carved cheese spreader or butter spreader. And so altogether that was $65.56, and I'm just going to put that in gifts. I also bought a friend coffee while I was there, so I'm just going to let my coffee stay in there, and that's fine. While we're in Sinking funds for health. I did pay for coaching for this month, and that was $120. And is there anything else that goes in there? Oh yeah, I went to Kinokuniya it's a bookstore, Japanese bookstore, or like it's, well known in Japan. And then there's a branch in Seattle, and I got some gifts there as well. I'm gonna split that though because I did actually buy something for myself there. I feel like fun category never comes up, and I think that was about $14. And so the rest will go in gifts. $27.88. Why is that so weird? Okay, $27.88. All right, track. All right. Let's see. Well, we're still down here. A lot of this is going into travel, and also it's just been like a long week, and I've had a lot of transactions in a lot of different places and different settings. Okay, so paid for parking at the beach. That was $9, and that's going to go in travel. Let's see. I got some. In addition to getting the hot dogs, we also got boba or jelly tea, and that was $5.94. Seattle's best tea, I highly recommend. It's going to go in restaurants. I did get dinner with my friend and her family and Thai food before I left town. That all together was $85.33, so that's going to go in restaurants. However, for her family's portion, she Venmo'd me $60, so I'm just going to put that as income right there to even that out. Let's see, I got some cat medicine on my way out of town, $52 for Northwest Remedies. That's going to go into Kittles. I'm really jumping around quite a lot. I went and got some assorted desserts at this deli, 2J's it's called, and it's in the town that I lived in for a lot of my adult years, and that was $47.73, including a good tip. That's going to go in travel. Are we almost done? Yes. Oh my God, so close. Okay. Also, my eggs for this month, which will be 2 days, was $14. That's going to go in groceries. I went to Walmart with my sister and bought glitter and pens. So that's going to go in fun. All right. I spent $25 in something that's going to go in me. And Patreon came out. So that's my sharing of my income, a portion of it. That was $35.40, and that's going to go in sharing. And last but not least, I had a Target shopping trip. I know people joke about like how you go in Target for one thing and then you spend like $200, and that's exactly what happened. It was actually like during this wild heat wave we had, and I was really just trying to get out of the house. I think everything that I bought was really was useful stuff that I needed. So I'm going to just split this up just a bit, although I'm not really stressing about it too much. All right, so I know Kittle's litter came out, and that was about 30. And then I wrote health 30, but I think I spent a little bit more because I picked up things like a year's supply of allergy medicine. I'm going to call that 50. This is 30. And then the remaining, I'm just going to go ahead and put that in. Actually, I'm going to put some in household because I bought a new bath mat and a new towel. So that's going to go in household. So I'm going to call that 40. And then I'm going to put the remaining in my fun category because honestly, I did try to take a note, but I don't really remember what else I got. But I'm sure it was fun. So that's going to be $39.79. All right, so we're going to track that expense. That is my first wild week in July. I did get to Florida and immediately go and see friends, and so we were hanging out outside, and I was also picking up some food at a couple of these, special places from my past. Now I'm hanging out with my family, so we're cooking everything here. And I do have one more little side trip before I head back next week. So you might see those transactions in my next update. Again, you're going to be seeing my June reconciliation and July plan coming out this week. I've got a few more videos coming at you, including taste testing the special hot dogs and my goal check-in for 2021, my half year mark goal check-in. So anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. I know it was a lot of transactions this time, but I will see you in the next video.